Speak love.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What's good, folks?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building, man. We got a lot of sports noise that's being made in sports today. We got WNBA, if we could talk about that.
Yeah.
Aces.
Yeah, man.
Didn't they win?
Big win last night.
Big win last night.
Kelsey Plum's return.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, she played well, but she got
17.
but
Hold
is
this
Aces
L.
a better team with her or without her?
Hold this L. It remains to be seen. They 3-2 now. So it remains to be seen, but we'll see. Let's talk game 20. We'll find out.
20.
We'll find out.
We got some NBA.
Yeah.
A lot of NBA.
Lots of that.
Some baseball, Dodgers, Yankees
Lots of that.
matchup since the World Series. Dodgers got the best of the Yankees last night. Yankees came out with the early lead, but they couldn't sustain that marathon that was being played last night. Great game. Sold out stadium last night in LA, man. It's pretty dope. We appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time. We are here to give you guys the best of sports talk on YouTube. Please follow us on all of our social media handles. And we want to appreciate all of the sponsors from past to present and our current sponsor, Serenity Funeral Home. There's only one, y'all. I don't care what you heard. There's only one. There's only one. It's great to see everybody chiming in to watch us today. We appreciate everybody. Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook. Let the Ball Bounce on IG. Let the Ball Bounce on X, and that is with one T. X. I mean, I just don't understand it, man. Yeah, it's just one X, man. This message goes out to Mr. Donald Trump. Are you handing out any more pardons? I know a couple people who need to be pardoned.
Who are actually doing state time.
Yeah, I want to grab some of those pardons from you, and we need to start pardoning all these people who are wrongfully convicted, and then start convicting some of these women who are wrongfully
false accusers.
What are they called, Bill?
False accusers.
Oh man, I'm telling you, if we do that, matter of fact, I got something for you. Instead of some of these women who are false accusing people of things, instead of throwing them in jail, make them register as a sex offender. I bet you they'll stop. I bet you they'll stop doing that.
That'd be real interesting, man. I'm gonna do some research. How many women are actually registered as sex offenders?
I think it's a lot. It might be a lot.
I got to do some research. I'm not so sure about that.
Well, the way that I was growing up, there should be one in behind the penitentiary, taking advantage of.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
don't get me to speaking, because I'll tell it all. I ain't got a problem with speaking.
You know some things.
I know a lot of things.
Everybody else coming out 40 years later.
Might as well. Lord have mercy. Let the ball bounce on YouTube, man. We appreciate y'all. We got a great show, man. Please stay tuned.
It's about 2 to 3% of sex offenders are women.
2 to 3%.
See?
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Wow.
Let's talk about it.
So if there are 1,000 sex offenders, we know it's more than that.
Yeah.
But if there's 1,000, you mean to tell me it's only 20
Yikes.
to 30 of those people that are, see what I'm saying, man?
We're going to talk about it. Let the ball bounce. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
And Goose Thomas.
Stay tuned. Bill, Blockham, Logan. We coming right back, man. We got a great show for y'all. Please share the live feed, y'all.
Please share the live feed, y'all.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Hey. Let the ball bounce. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Goose Thomas.
Bill, Blockham, Logan. Big ups to our executive producer of the show, Shake DeVille out in L.A., man. That is our Lakers insider. Yeah. And our producers of the show, myself, Goose Thomas, and Bill, Blockham, Logan. Executive producer of music, Quan 59. Producer of the music for our Let the Ball Bounce show. Speak Low out in St. Louis, man. We appreciate you, G. Appreciate you, man. We got a lot of sports to talk about. I think we should go here. Let's start with. Might as well start with the NBA. Right now, tonight, we have the Knicks going against the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. Game 6. Who do you have? Plain and simple. It may be a brief description on why.
We're back in Indiana, right?
Yep.
I think the field house is going to be rocking. And I think we get another 13, 14 assist game, 0 turnovers by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
But he's overrated, though.
It's crazy.
I like them North Towns, though, by the way.
I appreciate it, brother. On sale, man.
North Towns.
On sale. You already know. Right colors. Right colors, too. Yeah, man. I just think that whole overrated thing, I don't know where that even came about. Overrating a guy that never gets talked about to begin with.
Who's in?
I don't know who's in charge of this stuff.
Who's in charge of these
I have
lists?
no idea, man.
These lists are really asinine.
That's ridiculous.
I seen the top 100 music list, and they said that "Lady in My Life" by Michael Jackson was the worst song on the Thriller album. I was like, who's writing these?
Is there a worse song on Thriller?
Who is writing these? Who's
Is there such thing as the worst song on Thriller?
who's writing these lists? It just makes no sense to me,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
Wowzer.
But anyways, I mean, going back to the Pacers, Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Pacers. I'm gonna go Pacers. Pacers need to win this game.
Yeah.
If Pacers don't win this game, and they're going back to New York,
It's gonna be all bad.
it's gonna be all bad.
Spike Lee is
They
gonna
have-
talk a whole lot.
They have to win this game.
Spike Lee will talk a whole lot if they get back to New York City.
If they lose tonight, because they've won in New York,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a slam dunk that they'll win games. New York will win Game 7 in New York.
That place gonna be electric.
It
The
is-
way that they
it's
blew
been
them out
electric.
last game.
It's been electric the whole series.
That's very true.
But they've had in Game 1 and Game 2, they had the lead and lost the lead
Yeah.
twice.
20.
Big leads.
Big leads, 15 or more.
So is home really a safe haven for them? Not really.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think tonight the Pacers will end it.
Yeah.
So they don't have to go there to a Game 7.
They're gonna need their role players to
Oh,
actually show
Because
up.
the
I think
finals
I like
starts
their
on
reserves
Tuesday or
tonight.
Wednesday night.
Yep.
Regardless, if you got to play one more Game 7, so they might want to have some sense of urgency and win this game and have a little rest going into.
New York haven't made the
OKC.
NBA Finals in 25 years.
94? Was it 94 when they played Houston?
Mm-hmm. When they played,
94, right?
yeah.
That was the year Jordan was retired.
99. 99 they played. Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
that
short
is
season. The shortened year.
ridiculous, bro.
Yep. The shortened year. Yep. The 50-game season
Yeah.
that people don't seem to count, but they played it, so you got to count it.
I mean, the Spurs won it, right?
Yeah.
It counts.
It counts. You gonna take the Larry O'Brien trophy away from me?
Who house you going in to take?
Who you're not going to Spurs headquarters and do that. You're not doing that. So I don't know what else to say. It's not gonna happen.
So it's a 3-way. We got all Indiana today.
Yeah, man. I like them to end it. I like their role players tonight. Their role players they're tough. The whole team is tough, but I really like their role players tonight.
I got New York if they can control their turnovers. Their turnovers have lost them every single game they lost.
Yeah.
If they can
Especially the
control
first
their
two.
turnovers, that one game when Tyrese had 15 assists and 0 turnovers, New York had 17 assists and 17 turnovers. So every assist they turned the ball over to match it, and they only lost by 2 points.
I think Jalen Brunson needs to get his team involved. And, like, this is not a game where you need to dribble all the air out the ball.
That ain't happening.
Going down.
Well, last game to that point, Mikal Bridges was on, bro.
Yeah, but he did that the last 6-7 minutes of the game. Up until that point, he's been just been downhill doing his
Like
thing.
Mikal Bridges can get his own bucket. I don't understand why he isn't looked to more to do that. His mid-range game is crazy. Like, I don't get it.
Maybe because you got Cat, shooting threes. And don't get me wrong, Cat's been balling. Like, a lot of y'all may talk a lot of trash, but Cat's been balling.
Hooping, man.
He been hooping.
Borden heavy too. He has really been on the glass for them. Dare I say, he's been one of the more tougher Knick players. That's kind of tough for me to say, but he has been.
Yeah.
He has been, bro.
Did you hear his New York accent he had?
Quan,
I don't know if you can find that.
He a Jersey kid anyway.
Yeah, but was he
I think he
was he speaking Jersey in Minnesota? I'm trying to figure it out.
I think he had his Timbs on for a quick second, and he kind of got out of control. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he put on the wheat Timbs for.
So when you put on Timbs, the New York, the sun, all that stuff comes out.
Yeah, all that comes out.
Okay.
Is it bodega cat? Is it the big bodega? You got to after your home debut. Let's go.
I let the fans pick. I just want to win games here.
But not the big purr.
Nah, we ain't got that one.
We ain't got that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cat. Congratulations.
Yeah, I like Cat. I mean, he's I mean, that's what today's NBA player looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Park, all the brothers that was with me in all those AAU games in the tri-state, especially in New York. I dedicate to them. All my brothers that was with me at Rucker Park, all the brothers that was with me in all those AAU games.
Bro, you don't talk like that.
Especially in New York.
In New York, you don't talk like that.
It's not even you, son. It's not you, dog. Rucker Park. Dedicate this
I
to
think
them.
this is a really great series, though. I would love for it to go 7, but I think Pacers.
Yeah.
I think Pacers ended tonight.
It's good to
see.
It's good to see 2 different teams, number one, and 2 young teams.
Yep.
In this spot right now.
I just think the league needs it right now.
The league is good. They desperately needed it, and they got it. They did.
So
Crazy because after all that,
now that is the Cat that I know.
There he is.
even closer to the locker room. So I was like,
Walker Park. Like, where's the outlet at?
He sounds like a Kardashian.
What? They really did. What the? Because outside looking in, like, we was like, damn, it's total chaos in Minnesota right now. Like,
no, for sure.
It was like Jimmy versus
for
Minnesota.
sure.
He sounds like a Kardashian.
It's tragic.
That's crazy.
It's really tragic. Y'all need to stop, man.
Look at Cheryl Miller.
Leave that man alone.
Cheryl Miller actually looked decent right there.
Boy, stop.
She do.
Okay.
You seen her lately? Totally different. Not the same. Yeah.
Ooh, try to scratch his eyes out. Look, man. NBA is fantastic. Should Ant-Man be getting a lot of flack right now? Because I'm looking on the internet and they just really going hard at Anthony Edwards.
Why not? Why not?
I mean,
when you self-proclaim yourself,
he talk a lot.
When you self-proclaim yourself and you don't get it done, guess what?
You got to take that L. Hold that.
I mean,
Gotta hold it, man.
When you self-proclaim yourself,
we big him up. We gotta.
I don't want to be the face of the league, but I'm the best player in the league. Oh, okay.
All right. Gotta show me.
You got to show me love.
Gotta show me.
So does
that is crazy.
Does this?
Oh God, that is bananas.
Oh my God.
CC.
Oh, you got me. You got me right there, bro.
Show me love.
You got to show me love. Yeah, man.
Look, does this diminish who he is? Because I still think he's a dog.
No,
Absolutely
it doesn't. It
He's only
doesn't
23.
diminish. It doesn't diminish him, but you still got to get
He's
called to
only
the carpet. Like you can't. That can't be slid. Quan be coming through, man.
You got to show me love. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Name the year.
No, you gotta ooh.
95.
No, it's before
No.
that. It's before that, bro.
A little bit before.
Maybe
It's before
92.
that.
maybe 90.
We
Probably
were sophomores.
Probably 90.
92.
93.
90. There
93.
you
Yeah,
go.
93.
There you go. Yeah, a little bit before that.
That song hard.
I would have thought it was. I would have thought it was before 93. Wow.
Randall just didn't.
Showed up one game where he had max output.
And Conley didn't show up. Randall didn't show up. Neither of the other starters didn't show. Nobody showed
Conley's
up.
done?
Oh yeah,
Conley's done.
I think it's a wrap.
He didn't give you anything in the Golden State series, nor this series, nor the OKC series.
I think
Conley.
I think
they need a point guard.
OKC took him out defensively.
They need a point guard.
I think that was a strategy.
They need a point guard
for them to. They were gonna make Anthony Edwards be the playmaker because they know he's not good out of the double team. They know it, so they were gonna make him be the playmaker and not Mike Conley. And they took him completely out of it.
I mean, you didn't even have a really good
that was fantastic
output from the LSU guy. What's our LSU guy over there?
And you talking about Nas Reed?
Nas Reed just. I mean, where was anybody at?
And he's out there to spread the floor, and he just didn't do it. He didn't do it.
They didn't play like they played against the Lakers
at all. Well, the Lakers allowed them to do everything.
Well, first off,
Nas Reed couldn't miss against the Lakers.
He sure couldn't.
Couldn't miss.
And neither could Rudy Gobert. And
he had one good game.
Man, in that game right there, he's up there. He's cemented up there with Will Chamberlain.
He didn't have any more in that series.
Bro, let me tell you something. For a team to have traded away the farm, they should be going to the Western Conference Final. For Rudy Gobert, they gave away 7,000 picks from here to 2032.
Yeah.
Now, if Rudy Gobert could have gave them, just hear me out.
What
if he would have gave them what everybody was sold, act like he was such a monster in that one game, which he was, but that ain't sustainable. That ain't his game.
No.
So Lakers just didn't have any big man to really stop.
Well, they had him.
They just didn't use him.
They just wasn't used. You could have threw a body on Rudy Gobert and made it look decent.
Man,
it wouldn't have been that. What he went for 24 and 20,
bruh. Wilt Chamberlain
like Bill
numbers.
Russell out there, bro. What?
Look, I ain't seen Wilt play, but I seen Rudy Gobert.
That man looked like Bill Russell out there, bro. What? Oh my gosh, man.
That boy's the truth. I don't know why y'all playing.
Boy, stop.
He let Holmgren just do him. And Holmgren, 2.3 pounds.
Told y'all about him, man.
Man.
Oh, Chet, man. Chet, bro. Just give him a little time.
Let me ask you this question, then we could be done.
Go.
Is this the greatest OKC team? And is SGA the greatest OKC player to ever lace them up?
He's not the greatest because that would be Kevin Durant. I don't think this is the. That's tough, man, because we didn't get to see James Harden come back with that team when it only would have cost Sam Presti $3 million more. I think if we had saw that, then I'd have been able to gauge it. But I can't say that they were better than I can't say it. So I'm going.
What if they win a chip? Bill.
If they win a chip.
If they win, they would have to be.
If they win a chip, he's got to be top tier on all the players because Kevin Durant didn't get it done.
Yeah, he
sure didn't.
And he's an MVP just like Kevin Durant is.
Yeah.
Led the league in scoring.
Yeah.
So.
And he doing all this with a halter top on. Man, look. If you could show us video of that, these new NBA players, they're a little different.
Ain't that some kind of like?
I don't care what it is, Goose.
Well, I'm not approving.
Compressing what?
It's like a heart monitor thing. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, it's some type of technology though.
Whatever.
No, I'm not.
That boy out there looking like Brittany Griner.
He does.
He said he what?
He's got bigger boobs. That's tough.
I can't, man.
I'm not.
Pop.
Pop. Oh my gosh. Bro.
I can't wait for the NBA Finals. I can't wait.
It's going to be damn good. It really is.
Who do you think has a better chance to beat OKC, New York, or Indiana?
Indiana. I think Indiana.
I think they'll wear New York out.
Based off toughness, I'll go Indiana. If you're just looking at rosters, it's a toss up. But if I'm looking at play,
championships coming out of the West,
it's going to be Indiana.
They don't have any big men that can handle what Chet and those guys are doing over there. I got OKC, whether it's the Knicks or Indiana. OKC in 5 or 6.
Yeah. Why were so many people trying to take the MVP away from SGA, man?
You know, because they wanted to give it to Joker.
Like, but I don't understand. Like, we watch this all year long, and we know OKC, you know, don't get as much TV time as the rest of these ball clubs. We get it. But if you watched OKC this year, for those of us that actually watched the NBA, I don't like we know what Joker did. Like he's the best player in the world. Like we're gonna give him that. But this year, for their teams, SGA, his second option, because we know Jalen Williams turned into the second option once Chet went out. His second option was down 50 games. 50.
Yep.
He was without his second option, and they won 63.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Like, what are we even talking about? What are we talking about? The rest of these dudes, you don't even know the rest of these guys.
Dude, if the Joker cannot win the MVP every year.
He can't.
If that was the case, then LeBron should have at least 6 in a row.
Jordan should have 10.
That part.
What? I don't understand people, man. Like,
you know, you look at SGA, his game, and you look at Joker's game. I think a lot of that talk when it comes to SGA, with people saying that, you know, trying to deny him the MVP, is that okay? He's not a charismatic NBA superstar.
Right.
He just gets it done, bro.
Get it done, bro.
He don't have to be charismatic and you know a Jordan clone or whatever. He's his own guy, and he's a 30-point a night scorer.
Yeah.
On a winning team.
On a winning team.
So you know, last year he could have won it. He could have won it last year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
I think Joker was surprised that he got it last year.
You know, they gave it to Joker because they beat them in the playoff series. You know, this year wasn't no denying it.
Nah.
You couldn't deny it.
Yeah.
He came back and did the same thing. And they won more games.
That same thing.
All right, besides his team being better and having a better record, these stats, I mean, you can't deny the stat. He had 3 points more than Jokic, and nothing else is even close to Jokic.
Here's the white guy caping for the white guy.
I don't give a damn about the white guy.
Here's the deal, though.
These stats are ridiculous. That's a historic season right there. That's a historic season.
You said something that is eye-opening.
If you're giving it to
besides his team being better, you can't bypass that, Quan.
Yes, you can.
No, you
it's MVP.
can't,
It's
bro.
a single player award.
You
It's not a
can't
team
bypass-
award.
So
it's not a
if
team
the team
award.
win 10
if
games,
the
he
team
can
wins
win
the
MVP.
championship,
If he have monster numbers, if they win 10 games, he's the MVP.
They didn't win 10 games. Did they win 10 games? Did they win 10
see,
games?
now you bypassing
Did
it
they win
again.
10 games?
You,
I didn't
you
bypass
said,
it.
You said I
Did
can
they win 10
bypass.
games?
You just told me I can
Did they win-
bypass that, though.
I never
Well,
said
the
you can bypass. I
conversation
never
over
said
because
that word.
You just said it.
You're the one saying that word.
So
I never
if
even used the word
team
bypass.
How am I coming up with this if that's not what you said?
I never said the word bypass. I never said you can win 10 games.
You said besides his team being better,
Yeah, they had a
which
better
you
record.
can't bypass. You can't bypass his team being better.
Yeah, you can.
How?
Because I just did.
Because you wanted to?
Because look at the
Because you
stats.
wanted to,
Because
Quan.
look at the stats.
So again, if
okay,
my
so
team
the
only
bet-
wins
okay,
10 games,
so you can never
but my
have-
stats are
Why are you
monster, I'm the MVP.
Why are you screaming?
How?
I don't know why you're screaming.
How can I be the MVP?
I don't know why you're screaming. So the best team in the league every year should have the MVP on their team. The MVP should be. You should never. If you have the best record, you have to pick the best player from that team to be the MVP.
Generally, your team is really good if you're the MVP.
You have to have the best record in the league.
Name an MVP
You have
where
to
the
have
team
the best
wasn't
record
good.
in the
Quan.
league.
Name a team where the
You have to
MVP
have
where
the
the team
best
wasn't
record
good.
in the league, and the best player on that team should automatically be MVP.
Name a team
Quit bypassing what I'm saying.
where the MVP
You did
was
say
on
bypass.
the team and the team wasn't good, Quan.
So
Name
Denver
one.
wasn't good. You're saying Denver wasn't good.
I never said they weren't.
Okay, so if Jokic won, he would have been a MVP on a good team. Look at those stats.
The
Look at those
SGA's
stats and tell me
team was better. That's my point.
Who had a better season between these two?
SGA's
Look at these
team
stats.
was better.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If their stats were close, it would matter.
Okay,
Their stats are not even close to each other.
Vinny
Not even. Look at those stats. Just look at the stats. It's not close.
Vinny says
You averaged a triple-double.
How many All-Stars does Joker have around him?
None. And you could kind of say Jamal Murray, but he hasn't been the same in 4 years. So we can't keep acting like Jamal Murray is going to be what he was in the bubble because he's
Bubble
been
Murray.
hurt and he's never been that again. Michael Porter Jr., he has a whole bunch of hurt guys around him, which I think is going to change
guys he had
drastically.
last year and the year before.
They're hurt now, though.
So what?
So
they're
they're
the
worse.
same guys.
You think they're the same? You
They're
think
the same
are-
dude. They're the
so
same
you're telling me
bodies
Jamal
that got
Murray's
put on the floor
You're telling me Jamal
3
Murray
years in a
is
row.
playing the same now as he did
They're
a few
the
years ago.
same bodies that
doesn't
got
matter.
put on the floor 3 years in a row, Quan. The same
It
bodies.
doesn't matter if it's the same body if the body's not doing the same thing they used
Chet
to do.
Holmgren was hurt for 50 games this year. So now what?
Okay.
So now what?
Okay.
So now what?
And how
We're
many All-Stars they got?
So we're gonna bypass that?
One.
How many All-Stars they got?
Two.
And how many players were injured for Denver?
Jalen Williams, the only other All-Star, right?
Every player.
Jalen Williams,
is
the
hurt.
only other All-Star.
Okay, so that's two. Jokic had none. Look at those stats. You're not. You won't even acknowledge
We
those
know
stats.
the stats. He's had the
You
same
obviously
stats
don't
for the
because you
last
won't
3
acknowledge.
years.
He didn't average a triple double.
So okay, so every year,
This
how
is a
many
historic season.
years did Russell Westbrook average a triple
This is
double?
historic.
How many years did Russell Westbrook average a triple
A
double?
lot.
Like 3 years, right? How many MVPs he got?
One.
Okay. So what are we even talking about, Quan?
But 1 year.
Why is this even a
One year was
discussion?
on the Washington Wizards. That
So what?
Okay,
Who
see?
cares? He had a triple double. The record don't matter, remember?
I didn't say the record doesn't matter. If Denver had a horrible record and didn't make the playoffs, it would matter. But he got his team to the playoffs still.
So are we saying that the team wasn't good enough?
Look at those stats.
So
The stats.
What do you
ain't-
mean so?
The stats ain't
So
too
stats
far.
don't matter.
It ain't that much greater than SGA.
Bro.
12 rebounds to 5, 10
That's-
assists to
that's
6.
he's a big. He's
a big.
7 feet tall. He better average more than a guard.
So you're going to bypass the assist I just said?
Bypass. You use the word.
You
again.
just bypassed it?
He's the
You just bypassed
He
are you
has the ball
Are you
the
bypassing
most.
this?
He has
Are
the
you
ball the
bypassing
most.
this?
The person that
He
has the
has
ball
the ball
most
more than
might
SGA?
have the,
He has the ball more
yes,
than
he
SGA?
does. He
Shut
controls the
fuck
offense.
up.
The offense runs through him, Quan.
Yeah,
Bro,
it
does.
the offense runs through him,
SGA
Quan. Do
takes
you
the
watch
ball
him?
down.
Do you watch him?
SGA
He got the ball more than the
Bro,
point
why are
guard
you
got it,
screaming?
bro.
SGA takes the ball down. He has the ball the whole time.
And where does the offense run for the Denver Nuggets? Who has the ball the most?
How does SGA get so many free throws? Why are you screaming into the mic?
Joker.
I don't know why you like bad audio quality
why
for your
show. Why are we doing this? Why are we arguing about this, Quan?
Because the stats don't lie.
So what?
Joker has the ball more than SGA.
He got the ball more, bro.
The
ball
offense
is
flows.
shared more in OKC than it is in Denver. We know that. Why are we talking about that?
How does he have the ball more when every single time they take the ball out of bounds, who touches the ball first?
He makes the plays.
Why are you screaming?
The white guy on the left that we're looking at, we're both looking at him. He makes the plays
we
for the
apologize
Denver
for the bad
Nuggets.
audio quality, folks.
Guys, everybody that watches basketball knows this, except for Quan. Quan's the only one that seems to have trouble with this.
I'm not the only one that thinks that.
That he don't make the plays for the team? Yes, you're the only one.
You're saying SGA doesn't make any plays for the team?
I didn't say he didn't.
He's the point guard.
This guy has the ball more than that guy, though.
I don't agree with that.
Okay,
SGA has the ball. SGA has the ball when they take it out. He's dribbling the ball down the court.
He's not the point guard, though.
SGA's not the point guard?
No, he's not the point guard.
Who's the point guard?
The offense flows through Joker for real. His assists are up.
It's not even a debate.
That's fine.
The offense literally flows through Joker every time down court.
So that makes him the MVP because he has to do everything.
All right, he's the MVP, Quan. Go take the trophy.
He has to do everything.
Go take the trophy.
He has to do everything.
You gonna take the trophy?
He has to
from
do
SGA?
everything.
You gonna take the trophy from him?
If Jokic never had an MVP and SGA
on,
never had an MVP with these stats, do you think Jokic wouldn't have got the MVP this year?
Vinny got a good point.
He got penalized for having MVPs.
Vinny got a good point. He says Luka had better numbers last year than both and didn't win MVP.
And they made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Maybe he should have.
No, Joker had it.
Joker got it. So you gonna?
No, I said maybe he should have.
Come on, man.
These stats don't lie, Goose.
I didn't. They're fantastic stats. He didn't win. Fantastic.
Yeah.
He got three. What he got? Three. He got three MVPs before that, right?
But that is part of the argument of why a lot of people say
Joker
he still could have won it over, SGA.
Could he have won it? Yes. Yeah. Nobody's denying that. Yeah. Nobody's denying that he could have won it
because of those stats.
And I'm not. I wouldn't have been upset had he.
Yes, you would have.
No,
if you're this upset,
I would have said no. I'm upset because you're trying to deny a man that already has it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm not denying him.
Sure you are.
We're debating who should have.
And the right man got it.
I don't think he did.
SGA should have gotten it this year because his team is better. You can't discount the fact that his team has a better record. And the way that they've been beating teams in these playoffs and the fact that he's been the MVP of his squad. I mean, every squad has an MVP. Every squad has an MVP player.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. When do you think they should announce that MVP, the NBA MVP of this season?
When the regular season is over.
I think so as well.
Yeah,
because they waiting until the middle of the damn playoffs.
Middle of the playoffs kind of sway.
Because had Denver beat OKC in that playoffs, they probably would have given it to Joker.
Got it. And after Joker had after Joker,
the votes were already in before that.
When Joker had the big 42-point game, remember that? Everybody got on the page. Now that's why Joker deserves the MVP. What did Joker do after that? Silence, because he did nothing.
So we got a stat from Paul Ruffin. Appreciate it. Cream won the MVP in '75, and the Bucks didn't make the playoffs. So I guess you can.
Moses Malone won it twice.
Yeah,
and this team didn't even win 50 games.
Modern basketball? Just a question.
You asked.
Just a question.
You asked. Has it ever happened?
It's just a question.
You asked. Has it ever happened?
Okay.
Don't bypass the ever.
Okay.
That you said.
All right. 1975.
bypass.
I'm gonna use
the buzzword today.
I'm gonna use. Did you see it? Did you see Kareem win that? Were you around?
No.
Were you around?
I was around, but I didn't see it.
Were you around?
Yeah, 75.
You were born in 75?
Bill was born in 76.
76.
But Bill was at the game.
Yeah, I was at the game. Yeah.
He's just a little lad.
I was 11 years old.
He was a little lad.
Bill tried out for the team, but he was too old to make it.
11 years
He was a
old.
little
Nasty
lad.
work, bro. Oh, God. No, man.
No, man.
If Joker wins it,
no,
fine.
he didn't win it.
I'm explaining.
Straight up, it should have went to SGA.
I'm in full agreement. But if Joker wins it, we can't argue it because of what Quan just showed us. We all know the stats, right? But I'm looking at.
Why'd you scold me for it?
I'm looking at because the right man won. You're trying to take it away from him.
I didn't take it away.
If you both didn't bypass what each other were saying.
Bypass.
The buzzword of the day. Bypass.
Bypass. Yes.
Bypass.
Nah, man. Both had phenomenal seasons, man, and I mean, both did what they did with their respective squads.
SGA should have won, and he did. They got the right person. They got it right.
In modern basketball, what is going to win you the MVP is how far you go in the playoffs.
I mean,
obviously, especially the last few years.
Why don't they just make the MVP a full season award? I think they should.
Like, that's even playoffs?
Yeah.
And have everybody get their get their votes in before
the finals.
Before game one of the playoffs.
Well, I'm saying include the playoffs in the finals.
That'll switch things up at that point.
I'm in agreement with when the regular season ends, you name the MVP.
Yeah, I think that'll make it.
Yeah,
that'll make it fair.
It'll make it an actual regular season award
versus us waiting.
Yeah. So you don't think they should do it like baseball and announce it 2 months after the season? And
No.
Because who won the last year?
Been different. Baseball's always been different.
Who won what?
Who won the MVP last year
in baseball?
Well, you got AL and NL.
Yeah.
When Aaron Judge was the AL MVP, Ohtani. Right? And Ohtani was in it.
Probably looking like that again, though. Like that, all right?
Yeah, it's what it's trending toward.
It might.
It's what it's trending toward.
Or we're not going to give it to them, so we want to give somebody else a chance, too, when they numbers are, I don't know. We'll see.
If the Padres have a better record, then you have to give it to
in the NL though.
Sandy Alomar.
In the NL though, there's this kid Suarez for the Arizona Diamondbacks that's making the case for that NL MVP. Y'all might want to watch him. This kid's good, bro.
Yeah, he may
be good. I ain't gonna call
his
him a kid because he's been in the league for a minute. No, actually okay. Especially in that division.
They're pretty dizzy.
That's a tough division.
It is a tough.
NL West is tough.
Now let me ask y'all another question. Did you hear what Greg Anthony said about Michael Jordan?
Nothing he got to say.
What did he say?
He don't even claim Vegas.
Greg Anthony,
went to Rancho.
He is from the north.
He said that Jordan never beat a dynasty, and I said, well. Gregory.
He
was the dynasty.
Well, Gregory. That's what I said. I said the reason why he didn't beat a dynasty because the Bulls were the dynasty. What are you talking about? So he was trying to elevate LeBron over.
Do people hate Mike that much, man? Is
my God. And you're an analyst, bro. You played the league. You played against the dude.
Y'all mid 50s and 60s.
I'm not listening to nobody that went to Rancho who didn't stand on the Donna wall, and that's that. So look, big ups.
Makes sense. Checks out.
Gregory. Big ups to Shake DeVille. Watch it, man. Tell young Greg out in Xavier, man, that his big uncle said, "What up, man?"
That's funny.
Gregory. Yeah, man. That was interesting. NBA is fantastic.
Very much so.
It's fantastic.
Very much so.
We're going right to WNBA real
quick.
Can we? Can we? Caitlin and Reese.
Mm-hmm. The rivalry.
It's
not much of a rivalry, bro. I don't get it.
Why do people hate?
I don't get it.
Bill, please explain. Please explain, Bill.
I don't get it.
Well, we didn't do the show last week, so it would have been fresh talking about RG3, Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
And I personally consider Ryan Clark with his diatribe that he made.
Is that what it's called?
His diatribe, soliloquy, whatever. Diatribe. Him mentioning RG3's wife that has been accompanying him on his podcast all the time.
That's his podcast.
It just wasn't one time.
No, that's the only time.
She's on there all the time.
But that's his podcast.
Don't she like co-host with him?
Yeah. And saying that he's basically saying he don't know anything about the black experience.
That's tough.
Because he's married to a white woman. Well, he was raised by a black woman. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's tough.
Come on, Ryan.
Yeah, we got to think before we.
You have to think, and this narrative that everybody is down talking Angel Reese. He just made a sports opinion. That's all.
Yeah. So people mad at sports opinions.
Now, here's the other big question that is kind of a lot of people don't want to even talk about. Would you agree that a lot? I ain't gonna say a lot, but there's a few women in the WNBA that don't like Caitlin Clark.
No question. I don't think we're here to that shouldn't even be a debate.
But you have these analysts on TV saying that's not what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just no. You guys have been hating on her from day one.
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
She don't say nothing back. She goes out and play. She gives the black women credit for really accentuating the league to where it is today.
Gilbert Arenas needs to quit having Cheryl Swoops on. He's doing that on purpose.
He's definitely doing that on purpose. I swear he is, bro.
He only brings her on.
He knows that Cheryl Swoops is gonna get up there and embarrass herself. He knows it.
But didn't Kenyon Martin? Ken
Martin checked her.
Ken
Martin was like,
you
hating.
They all checked her on the show.
Except for Gilbert Arenas. He didn't say
Gilbert said a little bit. But
okay. Because generally Gilbert will just let her go on this
kind of hate.
Just unauthorized rant.
If me and you are dialoguing, or you don't like you don't like my sports opinion,
right?
Why would I bring your wife into it?
That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, it makes no sense.
So I would be out of line for doing that
Sure
instead of us debating the opinion
of
mine.
He said the reason he brought the wife up is because RG3 can't go home and have this conversation with his wife, who's not, black, and have a perspective from another black woman that he's.
What does he even mean by that? That's what I want to know. What does he even mean by that? Of course, she's not black. Right. She can't really, But all he said was, Angel Reese really don't like Caitlin Clark. They're not. He's just down talking this black woman and holding her back. Ain't nobody holding her back. Angel Reese is doing well.
Fly
off the court.
Well, she needs to learn how to make her layups.
It's some Mike and drills in the future for sure. That needs to happen. But I just think, man, that anytime somebody open their mouth about Angel Reese, people deem it as hating.
Yes.
We have several people on our page, shout out James Wines, who deems it as hating every time someone opens their mouth in what seems to be a negative light in regards to Angel Reese. Well, last I checked, and I'm going to include Caitlin Clark in this, right? So if we looking at missed layups and turnovers, right? And this is the example that I brought up to James.
Can we see some examples of missed layups? I'm just playing.
Missed layups, turnovers, right?
Oh my God.
Do we all agree that both of those things are a detriment to your ball clubs?
You think?
We can all agree on that, right? So why can we can talk about Caitlin Clark's turnovers, which she leads the league averaging 5 turnovers a game. But guess who's right behind her with 4.3? Her name's Angel Reese. And she's not the point guard. She doesn't handle the ball the most. So what's her excuse for turning the ball over that much?
She's trying to show that she's a playmaker. You're not.
You're not. That's not your game at this level. She was a point guard at one point in her basketball career.
In AAU?
Yeah, when she played exactly. When she played AAU.
I just think y'all need to really start protecting our black queens and
This is basketball, man.
That's
this
another
is sport.
narrative that's being built on this argument.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
How do they get that from basketball opinions? Right. I'll never understand it.
She's getting unprotected. What are you talking about?
What do you mean right now?
How is she getting unprotected?
Because you guys, you guys are really just giving Caitlin Clark all of this, and you're just downgrading a black woman.
So as a professional athlete, female, which male athletes get unprotected because they get talked about all the time. Because she's a woman, we can't criticize her game as well. That's not protecting
that's
her.
off limits. Like, come on, man.
Get the F out of here.
Not a black woman. We're black kings. We're supposed to be protecting our queens, y'all.
Man, we gotta stop.
Okay. So not say anything bad about them at all.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
That's what that means.
We gotta stop.
I just think that the WNBA has enough kings playing with them for the protection that they need.
That is nuts. That's bananas. Yeah, I don't understand, man. I think the whole thing is stupid. Like how they even got into the rift to begin with. But we know that there's something bigger with Ryan Clark in regards to RG3.
So when KD chose to go to Golden State, he didn't get protected at all.
Nope. Oh,
can we have the same comparison?
I mean,
he was hated.
If he was on fire, they wouldn't have pissed on him. They wouldn't have pissed on him.
I ain't see no women. I ain't see no
nobody
black
protect
queens or anybody like that go to protect him.
Not a soul.
He took that stuff on the chin and went out and won 2 MVPs and 2 rings.
Yeah, that's all he did.
That's all he did. He didn't need your protection.
It's wild.
So why is that narrative being built for her?
Women let KD go when they saw those naps. Like, bro, you can't brush your hair, bro. And they were done. They he's for the streets.
Yeah, that's tough.
But seriously,
I don't get it, man.
Seriously,
that's the narrative that's out there. Is
that's the narrative.
You can't not say
nobody protected KD. Which, hey, you're a professional athlete. You got to take these. You got to take these bullets.
Got to.
What you gonna do? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go out and win 2 MVPs and win 2 rings.
Yeah. That's all that happened. He answered the bell.
Yeah,
and would have answered it a third time if he didn't tear his Achilles. Yeah. Like we gotta.
He took the bullets and the B2Bs and won him 2 chips.
He did. That's exactly what happened.
Oh,
but we can't say nothing. We can't say nothing about Angel Reese and stuff like that.
No, Angel Reese deserves the accolades and the shots that she takes. As does Caitlin Clark. She deserves the accolades and the shots she takes. This is professional sports. You have people that analyze these things for a living.
And guess what? That turnover stat that you came up with? Mm-hmm. Go to the NBA. Who are some of the top turnover
point guards that handle the ball the most?
Hall of Famers.
LeBron.
John
Hall
Stockton.
of Famers.
John Stockton. They're right there. Like these are Hall of Famers.
Yes.
They got all these turnovers. So like we gotta stop, man. We gotta forget that we gotta at least pretend like you know basketball. Just for a moment. Pretend like you know the game.
And stop the sensitivity.
Come on,
please.
Man. Y'all gotta quit, bro.
Nobody's pulling Angel Reese back. We were all glad when she won the championship. We cheered for her.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people that didn't like her doing this in Caitlin Clark's face. It really wasn't me. Yeah. You know, we know who it was. It was Caitlin Clark fans.
Yeah.
What did Caitlin Clark do when she did that? Well, she ignored her the whole way.
Well, Caitlin Clark need to tell her fans to calm down.
Oh, that's what she need to do?
Because they gonna listen.
You think that's gonna stop?
That ain't gonna stop, though.
Okay.
That ain't gonna stop. It's dumb all the way around, man.
Yes.
It's like how that whole
RC apologized though.
Yeah, he apologized because he knew he was wrong. Like we gotta let's keep it a bean.
And RC.
He knew he was wrong.
You got a daughter out of Redlock too. Who was she by?
Yeah, a whole white lady. Stop.
So you dipped your toe in the water.
Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
You got a little vanilla swirl over there.
Yeah, and it's
Stop.
okay.
And nothing's wrong with it. Who
It's
cares?
okay.
Shouts out to everybody out there who got kids by white ladies.
Come on, man. It's cool. That's what you did, but don't try to bash another dude.
I can't tell you who to love.
Come on, man. Nobody doing that.
I can't tell you who to love.
Bill, love has no color.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But this man got on his soapbox.
Yes.
To get the approval of Dr. Umar of all people. And y'all if people fell for that. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop, dude.
And
stop. Do your research first, man, before you get the bump in your gums,
Ryan
man.
Clark was out of line for mentioning his wife.
He was dead wrong for that.
Period.
And then they saying, well, he didn't say nothing bad about her. So y'all didn't catch in the beginning of his soliloquy where he said self-hate? Y'all didn't catch that? So we just gonna pretend we don't know what self-hate mean now?
Okay, so Paul Ruffin brings up a pretty good point because, the media does have a lot to do with pushing narratives that they want to push. We all know that, right? He goes, the folks who are angry at Clark need to focus their anger on the real culprit, the media that gloss over the accomplishments of sisters.
That could be a thing. That could be a thing. I won't argue with that. That could be a thing, Paul.
There you go, Bill.
Not gonna argue with it.
There you go, Bill. There you go, Bill.
But this is the thing, though, too, P. When you with that, we as the people that are commenting and talking about this stuff, we know the real. So as people that know the real, we know we can't always listen to what the media got going on, man. Like we gotta understand. We can't, just because the media puts out a narrative, why do we continue to run with it is the question.
I don't.
Why do we continue as a whole to run with those narratives?
So do they gloss up?
And the accomplishments of the sisters have been raised up.
Yeah.
Maya Moore just made it.
Yeah.
They just retired her number.
Yeah.
They're about to do Candace Parker.
They're about to do Candace Parker.
The
women are getting noticed because these are the four founding mothers of that league.
Yeah. And I noticed that Candace Parker is still having shoulder pads in her suit jackets.
I'm not doing this with you.
I don't like it.
Got them Usher joints. Got them
and
Second
I don't
Baptist
like
joints.
it. So because I don't like her shoulder pads, I'm down in the sisters.
I'm telling you, that's the narrative.
Take them fucking shoulders.
Got them Second Baptist joints.
That's the narrative they'll build.
Take them shoulder pads out your suit jacket.
Got them Second Baptist
That's
joints.
the narrative they're going to build, sir. You talking about her shoulder pads and her.
Them shock pads.
I
used to wear them shock pads up on.
I'm tired of it.
Sorry, fella. Someone lit the palm trees on fire next door.
Wow, not good.
Is my truck on fire?
That's crazy.
Looking boy. Fully insured. Please light it up.
Let me get another one. Why don't you?
Light it up.
All three of them are on fire. Thank you, tweakers.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Appreciate you.
So, that's the WNBA for you. WNBA is fantastic,
it is. When it wants to be.
Other than that, I ain't gonna lie. I watch some of the games. I'll watch them.
Yeah.
A
lot of people don't want to watch them, but I kind of watch them.
So let me ask you this, Goose.
Mm-hmm.
If you made $90,000 in 4.5 months, would that be considered good money?
I think that's pretty good change.
Okay.
90K in 4.5 months.
Okay.
And some more than that, some much more than that.
Right. So that's the probably the base salary
we'll
of
say that's about
WNBA,
average,
right?
On court.
And then some of the ladies off the court, they use their sex appeal and they're making a lot of money, right?
Big bread, yeah.
The people who aren't making the money is the lady boys, the ones that those are the ones who having the problem because they don't have this, the sex appeal and things like that.
And I'm gonna tell you one
they complaining about money.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing. They're
I'm not giving all my money to a lady boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, ain't nobody paying attention. But I'll tell you one thing.
You got to go overseas and play.
Need to do. Somebody needs to sign Kennedy Carter.
Yeah, they're not though. She's blackballed.
I don't know why they're blackballing her.
That's insane.
She could help somebody out
help somebody
big time.
right now.
She's blackballed
because she's a hooper, bro.
There's not one player in the league complaining that she's not in the league.
There's
a lot of talk. The players are fed up with her too. Her own teammates.
Wow.
So they're saying she's a locker room cancer, whatever that means.
There you go.
Yeah,
there's a reason someone's not in the league when they're that good.
Let me tell you something.
But when she pushed Caitlin Clark last year, they was all cheering for her.
Yeah.
But she's a cancer in the locker. This shit don't even make sense.
Hey,
it don't make sense, bro.
Don't add up.
Is the WNBA is that a toxic league though? Because
it could be some toxic masculinity going on in there.
Femininity.
No, it's masculinity.
I said what I said, Billy.
Because let me tell you something. Me and Goose went to a game, sat front, and
man,
there's a bunch of wolves in there.
Boy, look.
In wolves' clothing, not sheep clothing.
They were not trying to hide it.
It is I'm just trying to figure out, where they're going to get this amount of money so they can be paid like the NBA players. I'm just trying to figure out where, because I talk to a lot of ladies who don't even go to the WNBA game, but they are riding for the WNBA. Well, if you're riding for the WNBA so bad, go to a game.
Spend your bread.
Support.
Spend your bread.
I still say that these millionaire women, billionaire women should invest in the league, since you all have so much to say about support of the league, but you guys aren't supporting the women yourselves, and you guys are billionaires.
Yeah,
Oprah,
Nafisa Collier did it. Nafisa Collier put her money where her mouth was.
You said Kim Kardashian?
Brianna.
Who in the WNBA
she put her money where her mouth was?
Can Kim Kardashian sleep with? Boy, bye. She ain't giving no money to no league where she ain't potentially messing with somebody.
But what I'm saying is, the NBA is already subsidizing the league. If you guys want to add more to the league, why don't these women step up to the plate? Who say they support these women so much?
And Mo said that Kennedy Carter is short fuse. She said she also wanted to fight another player of the ATL Dream just because she told her to improve her attitude. So she's short fused.
Dennis Rodman was short fused for his entire career and stayed right where he was because he helped ball clubs win.
I seen her play last year. She was a best player.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Maybe the WNBA is different. Maybe it's different.
Maybe.
You gonna blackball her for having a couple incidents? There's been many incidents. Gilbert Arenas should have been kicked out of the league.
Boy,
did you see the documentary?
Yes,
man,
that boy was playing with an 8-ball in his sock.
Man.
He was playing with 8-balls in his sock.
Dog,
I went back to watch some of the games just so I could see if he had a little bulge in his sock. Is that crazy?
That's insane. I said,
how you play with an 8-ball in your sock? How that happen?
Man.
So let's not act like Kennedy Carter is just this worst
monster.
woman on the world on earth. She's
not a monster.
No.
She's fiery.
She's fiery.
That's simple, man.
I watched her last year, and she was their best player.
Fiery,
Mo said that Kim has her sponsorship and her Skims ads up, so that's helping.
Yep. She do. The Skims.
The Skims, all of the little Skim stuff.
Yep.
They got all the WNBA players.
I noticed that.
I mean, don't put no more lady boys in Skims. Just give them to the ladies. And
they don't. They have Kelsey Plum and
I've seen
those type.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they have the attractive ones in there.
Yeah,
that's what they should do.
Yeah, well, leave the booger wolves out. of the
You
skims.
gonna have the ones that got the tight lines, no.
He said the tight lineups. I
Tight
can't.
lineups and C cups tight with the Beijing debate. No.
Oh my God, bro.
I mean, this is the world of sports now. Like you're bringing fashion, you're bringing, look at this, Skylar Diggins. What's homegirl I sent a DM to? Play for the Sparks.
Cameron Brink.
Yeah, Kevin Brink.
Yeah, man.
Dejanay Carrington.
Bless him.
Yeah, that's who needs
Bless
to be.
them all.
I did Carrington too, but
Yeah.
I didn't know she wasn't paying me no attention.
She not giving you no sir.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I mean, you got the WNBA players who coming out with fingernail polished lines and stuff.
Oh, the NBA players, yeah,
the NBA players. Dwayne Wade, and then your guy over the 76ers.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I mean, Bill, you gonna go get you some fingernail?
No,
don't
I'm
ask
not.
Bill that. Come on, man. Do not ask Billy that, man.
I don't come from this era. I don't, bro. I can't do it.
You don't like this era right here, Bill? This
I ain't
era.
gonna say I don't like the era because I'm living in it.
Right, but
I won't partake.
You can't
Well, not
approve of a
partaking
lot
the
of the
sauce.
things that's
Can't
going
Not
on.
partake in the
man.
sauce, he says.
No,
You can't approve. You don't approve of it.
no, I can't partake.
That's tough.
That is tough. Hey, man, go see some baseball games this year, y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be good. And tonight, please watch that Yankees-Dodgers game. And tomorrow night. The next 2 nights are going to be really good. This is a rematch of the World Series. They said the Yankees are on revenge tour. I'm like, what? Revenge tour?
Well, they
be on revenge tour. You got 27 rings. Whatever.
they
27 rings like that?
They heard some of the chatter after the World Series. Some of the Dodgers, some of the comments Dodgers players made after, especially that game that they should have won and they lost.
Yeah.
So that's why they're trying to say it's a revenge tour, but I don't think it really is.
Nah, I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, we're missing a couple people.
Dodgers is too.
Yeah, well, we're always
Pitching
missing.
staff is depleted a little bit.
Yeah, our pitching staff too, and then we're missing John Carlos,
y'all pitching
and then
staff for sure
Chisholm.
depleted.
Chisholm
Yeah,
Jr. is
Chisholm
out.
is
He's been out.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody know
Mookie
about
didn't
pitching
play last
staffs
night.
being depleted. It's
Yeah,
me.
Mookie didn't play last night. We got
Wait,
a
Mookie
lot
did
of-
play last night.
No, he didn't.
He's out
No?
for like a couple weeks.
No, damn.
They said day to day, whatever.
Mookie.
All
Mookie.
about pitching staffs being depleted.
Marcus Lynn. Oh, Marcus Lynn.
Oh, Marcus. Nashville, Tennessee's finest. Big time athlete, man. Dude can do a lot.
Oh, I got to send you the information for the baseball team coming out here. I think it's 10 or 15. I think Mo sent me the information. I think it's 10 or 15 bucks so that we can. You'll be the
season
first
tickets.
to secure like season tickets and stuff. So that'll be dope.
Yep.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk. Your guy Trey Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas. Man.
Look, Bill, Blockham, Logan. We don't want you guys to get up on Saturdays and bypass our show. Okay, we want you to
Been doing it for the last 14 years.
support the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk show on YouTube, man. We appreciate everybody for chiming in. You guys got any what were you thinkings before we get up out of here real quick?
Stephon Diggs, man. What
Come
were you
on,
thinking,
dog.
man? What were you thinking?
These athletes are never gonna. Zion Williamson
too. They probably about can they be equal? Well, I mean, Stephon
Can we
Diggs
say
is
are
kind of
we
in
sick
real
and
time
tired?
right now.
Can we say we're
So-
sick and tired of all these accusations?
I'm being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
If you get caught up, bro, whatever.
Yeah.
She can take all your money. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not sad to me. Hey, man, you don't want to sign no prenup? Cool.
Travis
She take all
Hunter.
your money. You deserve it.
Travis Hunter, no prenup.
She deserved it.
BBD told y'all don't trust a big button to smile, and you keep doing it.
And Chris Brown, for you YNs out there, said these ain't loyal.
Yeah.
What is we talk?
Told you.
Let the ball bounce. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. We love y'all. We appreciate you. And guess what, man? We'll be here next week. Because guess what? If you're scared,
you better go to church. Better not bypass church.